Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy that you caught this video. I am hoping that this video will help a lot of you parents out this December because it is almost December 1st. And that means that our little friend from the North Pole is going to be coming back to cause all kinds of trouble in our house. So I have rounded up some of my best ideas for Elf on the Shelf that I'm hoping will help you out if you're in a pickle or if you're having a creative block and you just want to create some fun and magic this holiday season. So a lot of these video footages are from my Instagram feed, and I've just compiled them all here on YouTube for you as kind of like a listicle type video showing you all kinds of different ideas. So I hope this helps some of you out. Make sure you share this video with all your friends so that they can get ideas too, and we can get this holiday spirit magic going all across the world. Before we get started, I do want to remind you to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any upcoming content. And if you want to be notified of future videos, make sure you hit the little bell. So without further ado, let's see what kind of shenanigans my elf got into last year. Alright, before we jump into the really fun creative stuff, I want to show you guys my very first one. So this was the very first year that I did it, and I didn't really know where to start, so I just kind of did this fun thing where I ripped down part of the shower curtain and I hung him from that. Really simple, really easy, and it's cute. So if you have a day where you're stuck and you didn't get a chance to do up something really fun and creative, this one is super easy to do and you can do in like 5 seconds flat. Idea number 2. Never ever underestimate the use of toys that your children already have. Here in this one, we have the T-Rex from Toy Story. I just used this sleigh for my Christmas decor and a little bit of jute twine, rig it up, tape it to the hands, and dinosaur pulling a sleigh. Super easy. We throw in a little girl toy. They got a little paper map that I did up, and just super easy to do this idea. Okay, you guys, toilet paper. You can do so much with toilet paper. So there's so many ideas, and you're going to see that in the video clips. This one here, just a pair of scissors, fold it all up like you're cutting a snowflake, and then roll it all back down, and then just stick the scissors in his hands there. And don't forget to leave the little fragments of toilet paper on the floor. That just really helps with the creativity of the whole thing, making it seem realistic that he was actually there cutting all that toilet paper. So these are the little details that really help pull it all together. Okay. This one here, I'm probably going to say this a lot, is one of my favorites because they're all so good. But this one actually really is one of my favorites. The sled hill. So some paper plates, some paper towel. I rigged up a little sign here. And the other thing, what did I use there for the sign? Oh, those are candles. Okay. So, and the other thing with your writing too, make it really fun, make it really creative. Like I wrote some of the letters backwards, like an elf would have actually wrote that. And then I just lined up some stuffies and then of course put the elf at the bottom. A lot of this is secured with tape behind the scenes. So like underneath the paper towel, it's taped down to the floor, stuff like that to really rig it up and make sure it's secure. And then our next idea, of course, the complete and utter mayhem. So I had these Christmas beads here from Michael's, and I just kind of strung them all down, threw them down the stairs, made them really messy looking. I wrapped up the door with wrapping paper, and then, of course, our friendly little holiday elf is camped out inside here, but he has got himself into quite a predicament. He is hanging upside down, all wrapped in the beads. Here, for this next idea, we've brought in some more of the toys. I love using toys that my kids already have. They're big. My son is a big Toy Story fan. So, of course, I've just taken some jute twine and created this kind of like relay of toys here. We've got Bullseye at the end, collapsing the jute twine with his teeth. I've just propped Buzz up there on a stool, and then of course Woody is hanging on there for dear life. A lot of tape, a lot of jute twine, and super easy. And then there's our elf up there on a pendant light. It's always fun to get out the crock pot. Super easy to make a nice little elf hot tub. I just took some fluff, threw it in there, some Christmas bulbs, and just stuck him in. That one is super easy if you're strapped for time or you forgot. And then this next one here, another really simple one. I just stuck them up on a Christmas deer decor, and that's actually the little hat from Woody there. Okay, one of my all-time favorites. I know I said the other one was, but this one really is one of my all-time favorites. This is the shoo train. So made a little sign with a little wood skewer, and then all you got to do is line up all the boots in the family shoes, and then get a bunch of other stuffed animals and just stick them all in the shoes. And I took this one really long. I wrapped it all the way around the living room, and the kids really loved this one. Okay, this one here, super easy. Does not take long at all. We've got the toilet paper with the snowman drawn onto it, and then all you gotta do is just stick the elf in and put it up, the one on his head. Super easy. Took me 2 seconds. And then more toilet paper. You'll see that I use toilet paper a lot, but it's so fun and so easy to use. So I like to do a little countdown, getting towards the end, getting closer to Christmas. And then, of course, here's our little elf at the end of the stairs, just in the toilet paper tube with the marker in his hand. This next one here, this one takes a little bit of time, but it is so worth it. So what you're going to do first is you're actually going to fill up the sink with water. And then I just sprinkled in a little bit of blue food coloring. And then you just take some saran wrap and you place it right over top of the sink. And then you cut a little hole in the middle. And then you sprinkle the flour around the hole. Throw in some goldfish. I did also throw some goldfish in the water, but by the morning they were a little, but it's okay. It still looked really cool. And then, of course, I just placed my son's truck there that he was ice fishing. Okay, these ones here, now we're getting into my second year doing this, so they're going to get a little more elaborate here. And first day, I just like to do that little package where he's poking out, he's got his sign saying he's back and he's ready. That's always fun for the kids. The eggs. This one was fun. So we have the eggs permanent marker, super easy, super quick to do. This next one here took a little bit of time. This was my elf mini putt, or golf course I should say. I guess it wasn't really mini putt. So candy cane, I just propped them up on a sled decoration there, threw some marshmallows around. Everything here is made out of toothpicks and cardstock, which I just colored, and a lot of tape, and tape it down and you're good to go. We have a huge thing in our house with Star Wars. We love Star Wars here, so this one was really fun to do. Action figures are always good to incorporate, and some band-aids here, stuck them up on the mirror, and super easy and quick to do, and it's fun to incorporate the other toys. My birthday is in December, so it's always fun when I get to work that in there. So I did a nice little banner scroll here, and then I just made it look like the elf made the banner, put the Rice Krispie treat out with the candle. I did not leave that candle going overnight. I just lit it for this video, but super cute to wake up to that, and just fun and personalizes the experience more for your family. So if no one has a birthday, you may not do that one, but this one is interactive and it's really fun for the kids. So it's 2 days. So you cover 2 days with this one. So you leave a little note with some coins in a pouch, and then you fill up a little bowl with sugar, and then the kids take out the coins and then they get to put them in the sugar. So, and then the next day when they come, there's going to be, instead of the coins, you take the coins out and you put the chocolate in instead. So basically it's magical fairy dust, and they're going to get a treat the next day. So this one's super fun to do. The kids really loved this one, even though they said, "Mom, isn't this just sugar?" But I was like, no. But still so fun. Like my kids really enjoyed this one. So then the next day, there's our magical coins turned into chocolate coins. So that one is really, really fun. Kids really like that one. All right. Another countdown one. So this one is 9 more sleep. So same idea, except for this time I took the toilet paper and I wrapped it all the way up and I made it go all the way around. And for those of you that are going to comment and say this is a waste of toilet paper, I actually roll back up the toilet paper and we use it. So I don't know if you might find that gross or whatever, but whatever, it's toilet paper. And then I just stuck them there in the fridge. Super cute. This one took a little bit more time. It was a little bit more work, but it was a cute little scavenger hunt that we got to do all around the house. So I just did 10 clues, and then the kids just had to read the cards and figure out in the house where the next clue was. Pretty straightforward. You can do your own little scavenger hunt throughout the house, and I didn't make them too tricky because I didn't want it to take all morning, and then, you know, you can do cute little things like the teapot was a little bit wet, so they got a little splash when they put their hand in there to get that note. So something little tricky that the elf would do. And then clue 10 reveals his hiding spot. If you have Lego in your house, that is really handy. Lego is so great to use to tie up and incorporate the little Lego figurines. Again, we love Star Wars. We are a Star Wars household, so I had all the Star Wars Lego figurines and I just placed them all on this giant Lego mat and then made it look like they tied them up with the rope. So this one was really fun. Oh, this one's kind of cute. So I just took him, wrapped him up in the tin foil, cut out this little Hershey's thing, wrote it on with permanent marker, and stuck him in there like he was a giant Hershey's Kiss. Left a little bit of his hat sticking out and made it look like he was eating the Hershey's Kisses. This one's a little bit more involved to make, but it's not hard. It's just a little bit of tissue paper, some candy canes, and some fishing line. And then you make like a parachute and just make it look like he came in for a landing halfway through the house, and you just hang him up from the ceiling. And he just kind of sits there nicely in the candy canes. If you need to reinforce it with some tape, you can do that too, just so it holds better. Candy cane lock-up is a fun one. So I just taped the candy canes around the glass, made the little signs, and just put them in there. And this one was fun to do. Because he has been a naughty elf. This is my wrapping paper swing. So it looks complex, but it's actually not that hard to make. So all you're going to have to do is you're going to take 2 tubes of wrapping paper and you're going to tie a scrunchie around them and then kind of bow them out like I have here to make like a teepee formation. And then you're going to repeat that, make another one. And then all you have to do is lay another tube of wrapping paper across the top, tie some jute string on it, hang it down, and then I've just used a toilet paper roll as the seat bench for the swing, and I've just run the yarn, actually it's not jute, I used yarn, and then put it through the toilet paper roll and tie it onto the wrapping paper. And then you may need to tape his hands a little bit onto the yarn, but it's this one, like I mentioned, it looks complex, but it's actually not that hard to do. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that these ideas will help you out this year with your elf on the shelf. And make sure that if you're not also following me on Instagram, that you follow me over there, because every single day I share the adventures of our crazy little elf over there. So for this year's ideas, that's where you're going to find those in my Instagram stories. So make sure you're following me. It's at Holly Grace Blog on Instagram. I've also included a link in the description on this video, so you can go directly to Instagram and hit that follow button. Thanks so much again for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on another video.